What's going on, everyone? So it's Let's Get 323 and we're back with a new video, and in this video we are going to modify this controller. So this is a Gears of War 4 controller. There is a Gears of War 4 Elite controller, but the price on it is so ridiculous. It's $200. This one's pretty expensive as well. This one retails for $75. However, I picked this up on Black Friday for $50 because I had a $5 off. It was on sale for $54. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be modding it. So here's the Xbox One. Here's a normal controller. So the main things we're not going to have, it's going to be it's going to be like an Xbox One Elite controller 50-50. So it's not going to have the programmable switch for profiles, 2 profiles. It's not going to have the paddles, and it's not going to have the trigger locks. So it won't have those features. So it won't have those 3 features. However, it will have the D-pad, the swappable D-pad, and the swappable thumbsticks. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna need to take off these side grips. Let's go ahead and pop them off. I have a pry tool, so I'm gonna be using this. You don't have to use this, but I do recommend it. So let's go ahead and pry this off. Okay, so once we have that off, you see this is exposed. There is 5 screws actually. There's one in here. Let me try to zoom in. Focus. So there's one right there. There's one right there. And then there's one over here and right here, and then there's also one behind here. So this is going to avoid the warranty, so keep that in mind. If you care about the warranty, do not do this, and then also do this at your own risk. I'm not responsible if you goof during this whole project. So let me zoom out a little bit. All right. So let's go ahead and take out those screws. And then there are security torque wrenches or torque screws. Not sure, I don't know the exact number. I'll let you know. I'll post it in the video right now. So I'm gonna take out these screws. What I normally do is I'll just poke a hole. I've done this with the 360 controller. So I would just find the hole and just poke it right through and then unscrew it that way. Okay, you also want to make sure you don't lose any of these screws. Wait, I'm missing one. Well, there's one missing. We'll find it right now. So once you take off the screws, the front half pops off. See? Voila. And then you are exposed to the front, which is what we need. We're gonna leave the back piece on because we're not changing anything in the rear. So let's go ahead and start by swapping these out. So we're gonna pull out the normal thumbsticks, pop them off like so, and the same thing with this one. And then we are going to place the magnetic ones. And then here's the kit I'm using. I'll leave a link to this kit in the description. So go ahead and pop this off, and then we're just gonna place these magnetic thumbsticks in here. Grab the other one. Okay. They fit good. They feel good. So that's that. And then now this D-pad, we're gonna have to get rid of the D-pad. Okay, so now it's time to take off the D-pad. So we got the thumbsticks on. The D-pad, you can see there's this little ring around. Well, let me see how close I can get. there's a little latch right here that you stick something small into and it'll pop right out. Let me see if I could do it from this position. It's kind of hard, so I'm about to do it this way. See, and it pops right out. It's like a little key type of thing. See? And then you go ahead and lift it up, pull the D-pad out, and then so you take out the D-pad, and then let's go ahead and put in the magnetic one, which is green. Put that in. So it is orientated. The short stem. Let me show you. It's kind of hard to see, but the short stem out of the 4 is what goes at the bottom. So let's go ahead and see if it focuses. Let's go ahead and lift this back up and put this in. Sorry, you can't see right now. Hold on, give me just a second. Ugh, having a hard time right now. Okay, now it's back in place. And then go ahead and lock it down. And then we got a functioning magnetic D-pad. So just make sure everything's good. And that's what it'll look like. So we got magnetic thumb pads, or thumbsticks I should say, and then the magnetic D-pad. So let's go ahead and get everything back together. Oh wait, is it stuck? So once you put these sticks on, it did that because there's no sticks on it. Let's go ahead and put some sticks on. It shouldn't do that no more. And we're good. So let's go ahead and get the front cover back on. And I'll button back up. Front cover go on like that. And then we'll go ahead and screw the back. And then we should be good to go. Alright, we have all the screws back in. Now do remember, once you break this seal to get this middle screw, warranty's done. No more warranty. So, like I mentioned before, do it at your own risk. I'm not responsible for your goose and your mistakes. So now we have that. Make sure everything feels good. Ooh, feels fresh. Let's go ahead and get these pieces on. Well, let's show you. Now you have, bam. You're good to go. You're ready to play. Let's go ahead and put some thumbsticks on. And then here is your semi-modular or your semi-Xbox Elite controller. So we have the thumb pads. You can swap them to anyone. You don't like those? We got the domes for you. You like the domes? I know you like domes. So yeah. Then we put the long sticks. Good to go. And then we want to change the D-pad. Got you. Bam. D-pad is done. Swapped. Feels good. The only problem is now you see all that green from the D-pad. You see the same thing in the Elite controller as well, if you look. So it's kind of hard to hide unless you use this one. Then it hides it. But yeah, in the Elite controller you can see it as well. See? So it's not just this controller. So there we go. We are done with the Elite controller, or the bootleg Elite controller. So you don't have to spend $200 on an actual Elite controller unless you want the paddle features and the programmable profiles and the trigger stops. But if you just want this feature, the magnetic thumbsticks and the D-pad, you're set. You are set. Like I mentioned, I will leave the link in the description on how to do this. And also, you could check out this video right here to see how to add the Elite controllers, thumbsticks to a PS4 controller. Simple. Thank you for watching. I am Legendary323 and we're out.